we talked earlier on about how we get the country back on its feet, right? Because we can't just be a protest vote. We have to stand up for something as well. And this is absolutely core. The way we become more than a protest vote is we integrate with the wider multilateral world. And don't let anybody tell you that they're going to put up firewalls, and the earlier speaker was dead right there. We're going to stop DeepSeek. It's not going to happen. I spent 40 years working in the city, and I can tell you that people will go and use that tool regardless of what anybody does or says, right? So it's like King Canute holding back the tide. Now, the reality is that we have to also define our place in that world. And there are things that we talked about, you know, our industry, putting it back on track. But there are some simple things. Let's not get too overcomplicated. I mentioned some big numbers, 345 billion. Well, first of all, we could completely revamp our entire transport infrastructure. We could put in high-speed rail all over the country, make movement of people free. Now that would cause thousands, tens of thousands of engineering jobs. We could renew our hospitals, rebuild our hospitals with the technology that is being developed in China right now for what they call AI-driven hospitals. Well, we could do that. Would be more tens of thousands of hospitals and more tens of thousands of jobs. We could absolutely change our transport infrastructure with the railways. The money for this is a pittance compared to what they are wasting elsewhere. We need a forensic analysis of where the 895 billion has gone, where the 345 billion has gone. We need a forensic analysis of where the 20 billion for the arms expenditure went, and you will see numbers popping out left, right, and centre. Now, the final thing is that in the information economy, the king for this is data. Sorry, I'm getting a bit technical, but I spent a lifetime in this stuff. But it's the data, right? It's the data, stupid. And we have the data that is the most available in the world. It's unique. What data is that? Anybody know? NHS. We have the longest record anywhere in the world across a wide population of health data, all of which has been digitized. I had people working on this project in the 1990s, would you believe? So this data is now being digitized. This data is invaluable. And what are we doing with it? We should be creating a UK AI factory with UK graduates, with grants, with loads of energy, with loads of business parks, etc. Instead, we're making it available to tech giants like Google for nothing. This data is worth trillions. We can start with that. Thanks.